So now we're coming to the business end of things. We've come to the beast. Now we've come to the drivers. And you know what? Again, geez, at the risk of sounding boring, these all look fabulous. I'm not going to shite any more about how they look. The Srixon, the whole Srixon family, they look brilliant, okay? This is the ZX5. This is going to be the easiest driver to hit from the Srixon family. It's got the matte black finish. It's not like the last one. It's not kind of shiny in the head. They've got some little accents around the side of it. And it's got some little, when you feel it as well, there's something I didn't find out now, and I've been looking at it for the last couple of days. It's got some little aero things on it as well. It looks great. Do I think they could have left these? Did they need these? I don't know. It's preference, huh? It's not a problem for me, but I do like the way that it looks. I like this matte black finish. I'm becoming boring now saying it, because I suppose that's all I keep saying, is that it looks fabulous. When I put it behind the ball, it's good. It just sits there. This has got a hazardous smoke shaft, which is there's a lot of hazardous smoke shafts out there. There's a lot of hazardous and tensile shafts at the moment, and they're all great. But I'm sure there's plenty of options for you to hit. It sits well. Again, it doesn't want you to mess around with it much, but when it's behind the ball, it looks well. So let's see if we can knock a tune out of it, folks. Do you know what? For one that's just kind of the second ball I'm after hitting with this thing, to hit it about 250 with a 91 mile an hour swing speed, little draw, that ain't bad whatsoever. It feels like the rest of them. It feels nice. There's it's not too hard, it's not too clicky. It's nice and soft. I like that. I really do. What I really like about this, for me, is that there's a bit of spin on it. That I'm getting the ball high. I don't hit the ball with much spin, but there's a bit of spin on this baby. And I like it. Normally my spin figures are around kind of between 1800 and 2000 to 2100, and this is up around 2.5, which is really nice for me. Look at this. I tell you, this is going to be interesting. So this is amazing. I've got the ZX5 driver, and I've changed the shaft from the hazardous red 60 gram 5.5 to this hazardous kind of black and silver. I don't know what the story is with it, but it's amazing. It weighs the same, but it feels completely different. And I mean completely different. And this is where it goes crazy, folks. When you try drivers, you gotta try different shafts in them. You can't just walk in, pick one off the rack and say, that's the one that suits me. Even if you like a certain shaft, try out some new ones, because when I look at this, they're basically completely the same. They are basically completely the same. This one is a little bit stiffer. It's got more, and this one is a little bit softer. But I gotta say, the one that's a little bit softer, I like already. And it feels way lighter. There's the first one that I put over. That's the first one with a ball speed over 40 miles an hour. I hit it so well, I knocked the top off the tee. I nailed it. So wait a second. This driver is getting better already. Now, because folks, you got to remember this, the shaft is the engine, huh? I need tees. I'm running out of tees fast. For God's sake. That's the beauty of doing this sometimes. I'm learning shit as well. It's not just about you learning to kind of listen to me. I'm learning stuff. A tip for people, if you go trying out drivers, okay, and somebody comes to you and said, well, I want you to hit 3 with this one, and then I want you to hit 3 with another one, don't. You gotta hit at least, I would say 10 of each. Because when you swap over driver shafts, when you swap over a shaft, it always takes you 3 or 4 to get used to that one. So I've been hitting with that hazardous one. I'm not even used to hitting this shaft yet, and I've hit 3 or 4. So it's a nice tip. Say to, if somebody says, well, I'm gonna give you 3 shots with this and 3 shots with that one. No, 10. Okay, it takes a little bit longer, but the results will be way better. And this is supposed to be low spin. But of course, everything that I do, if it says it's low spin, I spin the hell out of it. If it says it's high trajectory, I hit it low. I'm gonna hit 3 with this. No, I'm gonna hit a few more. Last one. No, I'm not exactly hitting the ball well today, folks. What I can say about this driver is, though, it feels great. It feels lovely. There's a lovely soft feedback from it, which I like. I'm not so big into the kind of very hard, tacky, kind of zingy feedback from a driver. I love the feedback from this. And looks-wise, it's beautiful. I think, do you know what? I think this is going to bring, again, they've really stepped up to the plate this time, in that they're going to provide something for people which they haven't done before. It's a bit like Mizuno have kind of done the same. Mizuno drivers, Woods hybrids are very good at the moment. But these are excellent. Now, they have another driver head, which I'm now going to try to see how that one goes. Probably hit that brutal as well. What I do like about this, and when I look at it, is that my swing speed is not great. I like the spin. I love the smash factor, and I think if you've got a swing speed of around 92, 93 miles an hour, which I have today, normally it's a little bit higher. If you're getting 250 yards out of the ball and it's going straight, it ain't bad. So let's try the other one now, and the ZX7, and see how that goes, because that's for a better player. That's a little bit tighter head. Maybe that's what I need, Mike. You know what I mean, because I'm a better player.